Hello Aquarius, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your Fairy Oracle reading for November 2021 or thereabouts. I've pre-shuffled the cards to get your energy into the cards, Aquarius. So we'll get straight on with your reading, starting with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck for an overall energy for you. And just as always, it is a general reading, so it will have meaning for some, but perhaps not for everybody. So please take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind or for somebody else. So what have we got for Aquarius now, please, for November 2021? Alright, we have Stag Spirit, and this is saying take the lead. So let's see where this is going. Take the lead with the situation now, Aquarius. So a final shuffle of the Fairy Oracle by Brian Froud. So we have the heart of your reading here. The challenge is facing you at this time. What's in your power ×2, a possible outcome dependent upon free will, of course, from yourself and those around you, and then something else that your guides would like to say to you at this time. At the bottom of the deck we have the Fairy Godmother, and this is an offering, this is a gift, this is an opportunity, and it's unconditional. So it could be universally led, or it could be something more earthbound, more practical coming in, but it's an offering that doesn't come along that often, so it's an opportune time, if you like. So it's a lovely energy to start with here. So I just do a little bit more of a shuffle, so we have some clarifying cards for all of the cards on the table, please. So we just lay these on top for a little bit of depth and clarity for your reading, Aquarius. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Oakman. Okay, and this is a slow energy. This is about giving something some deep thought, drawing up from the roots, the very roots of your being, to get some information, to get knowledge, wisdom, to do with the situation. I feel it's looking something straight in the eye as well here, facing something, and getting to the bottom of something as well. So I'm just going to put that next to the Fairy Godmother. And we'll come back to those two energies in a short while. When we've got a little bit further into your reading. So what's at the heart of your reading here? Well, we have He of the Fairy Sword, and we have Iris of the Rainbows. And He of the Fairy Sword, this is about grasping the nettle, taking action, being decisive, cutting away what's no longer necessary or relevant in your life any longer, and taking direct action, which will, lead some way towards victory, towards success. Now, so that's a fabulous card to have right here at the heart of your reading. Iris of the Rainbow, this is when there's a gradual shift from being stuck in the past, from being preoccupied with what's gone, not wanting to move on from what's happened in the past. However, Iris is gradually turning. She has her foot on the past of the bubble, but she's gradually turning and acknowledging the blessings being offered to her now, coming in for going forward. So there is a gradual shift, a gradual mind shift happening here, but it's going to mean that you have to grasp this sword and take action, take direct action, to guarantee some form of a victory and success. All right, but you're gradually getting to realise that, I feel. The way that what you've got to do, what you've got to put in place, changes that perhaps need to be made. But you're giving some deep, deep thought to this at this time. But you are looking at it. You are looking at it. And it's a brilliant opportunity, I feel. And remember, Stag Spirit, take the lead now. So what are the challenges for you? Well, the challenges for you, you've got the Singer of Healing and Miklamukko. The Singer of Healing, the challenge for you is opening up to the healing energies that want to come down for you now. Come down from the universe and come up for you from the earth plane, from the earth spirit. So this is available for you to start this healing process, but I feel you're going to find this is a bit of a challenge for you at this time. Whatever's happened in the past, you've probably been still holding on to it, but that's going to block the healing process that needs to happen. Could be something from childhood. Miklamukla is a very childlike energy, and I feel I'm not going to go into that any deeper, because I feel this is a very straightforward message that there's some form of healing needs to take place from childhood or to do with a child. So what's in your power at this time, Aquarius? Well, we have the Bodacious Bodak and the Lady of the Harvest. The Bodacious Bodak comes forward to say there's something needs completing, something needs finishing. And he's a bit of a meddler. If something's left dangling, he will sort it out. But it won't be done as you want it to be done. It won't be completed in the way you would have wanted it to be completed. So let's just have a look quickly at the Lady of the Harvest. This is when there's a completion of a cycle. Something has come to an end. And there's a feeling of sadness in this energy. There's sadness, perhaps a little bit of grief and loss, a sense of loss, of something that's gone that can't be brought back again. Something to do with no more growth in a certain area. And it's something to do with this Lady of the Harvest energy, that there's some loose ends need tying up here. There's something needs completing and sorting out. Otherwise, it will get sorted and completed in a way that you won't be happy with, that you wouldn't have wished it to be completed in that way. And of course, Bodacious Bodak feels is being helpful, you see. And so somebody might think they're being helpful in sorting out and this sense of loss for you. But it's within your power now to deal with this situation. I feel that's what it's saying. And of course, Stag Spirit, take the lead. Take the lead in this situation. Grasp the nettle, grasp the sword. You know, start to move on from whatever this is in the past. And it's something healing from something to do with a child, or healing with your inner child perhaps, or from some trauma that happened as a child. All right. Okay, what else is in your power? Well, we have Neris the Alchemist and the Soul Shrinker. Neris the Alchemist, this is about internal change, alchemy happening. Neris turns her back on what's on the past now. She's not interested in what's gone. She's turned her back on it. She's looking purely focused on going forward, but in a different way. Things have changed, internal change here. She's shining her light, look, to shine the way forward. So there's a very much a focus here and determination. And it's within your power now to adopt this energy of alchemy, of change, of internal change. However, we have the Soul Shrinker here as a clarifier. Now the Soul Shrinker, this is This is an energy, or it can be connected to somebody connected to you. So take it how it resonates with you. But the social, this is quite a dark energy. This is, if it's connected to somebody, it's somebody that's got a very negative view of themselves, very negative outlook, and it shows itself by they put others down. It makes them feel better to be unkind, really, and to put others down. And that makes them feel better about themselves, because they're coming from a very dark place, very insecure within themselves. So putting these two together here, this within your power now to look at this, to focus as you are. Things are changing and progressing, and you are can become more focused on where you're going. There's something needs dealing with here, the soul shrinker. Don't allow, whoever this is to do with, don't allow their words to hold you back, to put you down. If this is your internal, if this is to do with your internal thoughts, your internal feelings about yourself, then it's time to move on from them. It's time to deal with that. If you are talking negatively to yourself, Aquarius, then as things are changing, you don't want to take this negativity forward with you. So it's definitely within your power now to move on from this dark energy. It could be a sabotaging energy here. But it's time to move on, because there's great change happening, and you have the power within you to do that. And this is a great opportunity that's being offered now by the fairy godmother, to draw from your roots and look something squarely in the eye now and face it, but using your wisdom, ancestral wisdom. Seek wise counsel if necessary. Seek help if necessary, if you feel that's what's needed. So what's a possible outcome here? Well, we have the collective of pixies and the piper. And the collective of pixies, this is when, when there's things that have to be done, mundane chores, everyday things that have to be done. It's part of life. But rather than let it bog you down, make light of it. Play music. Dance around as you're doing the housework, dance, sing, have music on, make light of it. Perhaps, get others to help you. All right, so this is about tending to mundane chores, tending to something that you don't want to, it doesn't do it for you, but it's things that have to be done. But get support and help. And this is going to help to bring in harmony and peace. The piper this is very much about harmony, harmonious music, finding that lovely sense of peace within you, within your heart center, within your solar plexus. Because once all these chores are seen to, once something has been seen to, then it leaves you with that sense of feeling a sense of achievement and well-being and peace. All right, so what would your guides like to say to you now? Okay, so we have the singer of connection and we have the feline. Okay, I love the feline. You see how he's looking at you here, right? Very accusing, isn't he? Well, the singer of connection, this is about connecting with others, connecting within yourself, but connecting with others as well, with those around you, having those good connections, which is very important for you, particularly at this time, I feel. But there's something about this, a connection perhaps, that we've got the feline here, and he's saying there's something that you need to sort out. So there's a bit of a theme running throughout this reading for you, Aquarius, whoever this is for. There's some loose ends that need tying up, that need sorting. All right. And they're not going to get done themselves. That's what the feline is saying. It's something you've got to attend to. And of course we've had here the fairy sword, haven't we, which is about grasping the nettle, getting something sorted, taking action. And it's something to do with your connections, and it may be an inner connection here, or it may be external to you, or connecting with others. So perhaps it's about seeking the help of others to get this something finalised, get the loose ends tied up. It's going to help to make your connection stronger as well. And perhaps, I just keep coming back to it, the connection with yourself. So there's certainly something about getting something sorted, because we've had the bodacious bodak, the meddler who will finish something off if you don't. But it's something to do with some form of a sadness, some form of an ending. And then the collective of pixies, you know, getting on with these mundane jobs that's going to help to create harmony within you and around you. And then, of course, the feline is saying, you know, there's something needs finishing, something needs sorting. All right, so this is definitely going to have a meaning for somebody. But don't allow your negative self-talk to hold you back now. This is something that needs to be dealt with, because there is a transformation happening within you now, and you don't want to take the soul shrinker forward with you. If this is to do with somebody around you or connected to you, it's something to deal with now, not to allow their words to get through to you, because they're coming from a dark place. All right, so take it how it resonates with you. It can change the roles according to what's meaningful for you. So I'm just going to get 2 final messages for you now, Aquarius, to conclude your reading. 2 final messages for Aquarius, please, to conclude this reading. Okay, so we have watching clouds, lie back, rest and relax. And then we have embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. So 2 lovely energies, and this is about having a break, taking time out. Lie back, rest and relax, watch the clouds go by, lie in your hammock, read a book, have a cup of tea. Have a break, have a rest. All right, so I feel this is something that's going to be quite important for you, either at this time or coming in shortly. All right, especially if you're having to deal with something from the past, ready to let it go. And then embrace enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. And so this is about embracing this transformation energy, as we've seen with Neris the Alchemist. Transformation is happening, I feel, and it's about embracing this, welcoming this transformation, being enthusiastic about it, you know. And we've got the piper here. There's some form of peace, tranquility, harmony and equilibrium that's waiting to come in for you now. Going to bring in a lot of happiness for you. But of course, you know, action, what this reading is shouting out is action is needed now from you, Aquarius, to deal with the situation and to move things on. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye-bye for now.